It's time to do a little bit of Christmas shopping, and here in Florida, we have to walk past bathing suits still at this time of year. But no worries, I was able to find some really great items at great prices at Target today. And I wanted to start with these really cute entry doormats. Let it snow somewhere else is exactly my sentiment when it comes to the approaching winter season. This welcome friend sign was cute, but take a look at this Puffins doormat. How cute, warm wishes, and they're all dressed up for the winter season. Now, speaking of the winter season, one of my favorite things to do is bake cookies and desserts. I love to bake, and Target has so many fun items. These little cookie cutters were so cute in all of the different colors and shapes. I thought this was a perfect way to bring in the festive season. Now, since I am a coffee lover, I always love to check out the seasonal coffee mugs, and I thought these little gingerbreads were so cute. I like that they brought out different sizes, and then of course they had the festive cat and the festive dog. These were some of my favorites. I headed over to the dining table section, and this is a threshold item. These are really cute. I know bows are trending, and I did not pick these up, but I thought they were really cute and would make quite a lovely statement on a festive dinner table. Now, the main thing I want to share with you guys is the Hearth and Hand line at Target. This season collection is absolutely perfect. I love the combination of items where they have this sort of homey, cozy feel to them, and they do bring a little bit of vintage in. There are so many items that I saw online that I wanted to check out, and this ornament is one of them. Look at the brass trim on this glass ornament. How pretty is this? So I was really glad that Hearth and Hand came out with a smaller version of their 5-wick from last year. I loved it, but it took forever to burn through. So that smaller one is really nice, and I loved this brass looking scalloped edge candle. Take a look at the edging on that. How pretty is that? So this year I do want to bring in a little bit of color other than just the brown and beige that I used last year. And I really did love this arrangement, but I wasn't sure about the color of the red. I want to go with more of like a burgundy or a plum. So trying to find the right color and work that in just a little bit at a time. That way I don't have to go out and buy all new decor. Now, Hearth and Hand is probably my favorite place when it comes to hand towels. The color of these were stunning. This is exactly the right color plum that I want to use when it comes to bringing in a little bit of color for the Christmas season. And then moving over to this side, they had a really beautiful green and white table runner. That beautiful green glass coffee mug was so elegant. I was a little nervous about using it with my granite countertops, but when I saw this one, it had a heavier quality to it and it was really, really pretty. They only had these two colors, and so I was kind of disappointed by that because I would have loved to have more. But take a look at these little 5-cent stamps. How cute are these coffee mugs? Now, do you guys know what the spoon card game is? This looks like something that would be so fun to do with family and friends during a Christmas gathering. I have just never heard of this, so leave me a comment below if you know what the spoon card game is all about. Once I checked out the Hearth and Hand line, I headed over to the other side where they have their threshold line. And in my opinion, the threshold line is a little bit more sleek looking, maybe a little bit more upscale looking, and that still has that really good Target price point. This stoneware Christmas tree was really pretty. And then I love a good snow globe for the holiday season. This one was gorgeous. Those gold deer inside were so elegant. So when I get distracted by all of the beautiful decor, I always forget about function. This year, I will not be forgetting to pick up some of these. These are perfect for hanging garlands and giving them a little bit more of a secure attachment to your mantle. Now, I'm not typically a person that decorates my room for Christmas, but I'm going to give it a try this year. And I'm just curious, do you guys change out your bedding for the Christmas season? Some of these quilts were so pretty. They reminded me of, I don't know, maybe like the 1990s with that sort of homey looking quilt. And then these were absolutely stunning. The velvet, the different colors on these, everything about these were so perfect for a cozy, elegant bedroom. Now, these are not specifically Christmas, but I wanted to share them with you because I think bringing in different sorts of lighting for the holiday season especially is a great way to make your home feel more warm and inviting. And these are just a few great options that will help not only bring in that warm lighting, but also with the wax warmers, a beautiful Christmas scent. Now, you guys, I stood at this end cap for far too long recording and taking a look at this selection of items. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. And this is an item that I did pick up. This is an ornament for the tree, but it's got scent inside. And I think that's just a genius way to bring in a little bit of that real pine scent if you're using a faux tree. Now, these are absolutely beautiful candles. They've got pillars, different shapes, different colors. Everything about this end cap really had me. And I think I may go back and pick up more than what I did. Next, I went back to where they set up their Wonder Shop section. They're still in the process of taking down Halloween and bringing Christmas out, so they didn't have a lot, but they did have a few types of lights, and so I wanted to see if they had the ones that I used last year. I didn't see them, so I'm going to wait and let them bring out the rest of the stock, but I have some really great options for beautiful lighting for a Christmas tree coming up in an upcoming video, so be sure and subscribe so you won't miss out. Now, the Halloween section might seem like an unlikely place to find Christmas items, but these wine glasses were absolutely beautiful. They do kind of have a pumpkin shape, but I thought they would be perfect for an elegant Christmas table setting. Both of these were beautiful options, and they were both on clearance, along with some clearance candles. This one was only $5, and I absolutely loved that sort of mercury glass look to it. They did have another clearance end cap, so I wanted to check out some of the items over here. And sometimes you can find brand new items that had been purchased online and returned on the clearance end cap, so don't sleep on these. These were beautiful wicker baskets. They would be great for serving bread. And then one of the things I noticed were these. I don't think these were supposed to be in the clearance section. It looks like maybe an employee just set the box down here. There was actually 2 boxes of these, and I thought these would be a perfect accent piece because I did pick up a few wicker items to decorate with for the Christmas season. So I did grab a couple of these for my table setting. Okay, now that the shopping is done, I had a few days to kind of decide what things I will be keeping. I do that a lot. I don't know if you guys are like that, but when I'm in store, if I see it and it's something that I think will work for my color scheme or like the effect that I'm going for, I'll pick it up. And then sometimes when I get home and I get it all together, it doesn't quite work. I end up doing some returns. So we're doing this haul a few days later, and I just wanted to share with you a few items that really are going to help this year's decor stand out from last year. Now, I did already post a decorating marathon that featured last year's decor. So if you're interested in checking that out, I'll link it below. But last year was a little bit more neutral. I had a lot of browns and a lot of beige, and I want to continue that. But as you can see from the items behind me, I am bringing in some of those plum colors. Now, I'm going to start with 2 items that are not from Target because I think they really pack a punch as far as color is concerned and really show you the direction I'm going. And it is these really beautiful shatterproof ornaments from the My Texas House line. These are absolutely stunning. This color is exactly what I was looking for. In fact, when I was shopping in store, you may notice that I got my nails done. I picked this color of my nails just so that I would have something to refer to when I was in store to compare it to, and this was pretty darn close. So these came in a pack of 2 at Walmart. By the way, everything that's available, I will link in the shopping tab if you're interested in picking any of these items up for yourself. But these are from Walmart, not from Target, and they were not featured in the shop with me portion of the video. But a lot of you guys already are familiar with the My Texas House line, so you shouldn't have any trouble finding these if this is something you're interested in. But the reason why I really loved these is because they're shatterproof, they're flocked, but also they are huge. I mean, the size is incredible. This is really gonna fill in a lot of those kind of open spots in the tree where I want to pack that punch of color and bring in something a little bit more substantial than just the regular size ornaments. So I did grab 3 boxes of these, meaning that I have 6 of these now to put these lovelies on my tree. So next up is this pillow from Target. Now I want to say this was actually in their fall line. I don't think this was a Christmas specific item. I didn't see it in store. I picked these up online and I absolutely love the coloring of these, but the fact that they have this sort of window pane pattern and they're a little bit of that neutral linen look on the in between the pattern grid. I think this is really pretty. Now I did grab 2 of these, and you guys, I am not typically a fan of buying pillows. I mean, I like buying pillows, but I try really hard not to buy the pillows and rather just purchase the pillow covers. That way I don't have to try to store these big bulky pillows. But these are absolutely gorgeous. So I had to grab them, and they do have removable covers. So what that means is that if I don't like the insert, which I kind of don't think I do, I'm probably going to replace them with my down inserts. So these were a great buy at Target. I will link them in the shopping tab if they're still available. They are one of my favorites so far that I've purchased. Now, although I do love the Hearth and Hand collection, there are some items that are not specific to the Hearth and Hand line in the Target Christmas shopping video that I absolutely adored, and this wreath was one of them. This was only $10. It already had this really beautiful velvet ribbon on it, and I love that color. Here again, you're seeing that I've got this burgundy pop of color that I'm going to be bringing in. I can't wait to see how it all is going to come together, but this is gonna help me do that without too much difficulty because I can place these on my cabinets in my kitchen. I can hang them from my sliding door or on my dining table chairs. And I think that will really bring a little bit of beautiful greenery and this beautiful pop of burgundy, especially since they're a kind of a dupe for the larger Studio McGee wreath. I think it was Studio McGee anyway, that had this sort of natural element at the top and almost like this spray look coming out of the top, almost like a swag, and pretty full on greenery. So for $10, they are a mini wreath, but I think they'll really accent very well what I'm going to do this Christmas season. Now, one of the things that I also want to do is bring in a little bit more of an elevated look when it comes to my everyday items, but also be able to use them for Christmas. And I think this picture frame is really going to help me do that. This was $14.99. It is from the Hearth and Hand line, and I really love the way it has these sort of curved edges. I think that brings a little bit of softness, and I thought it was really unique to have a pedestal. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna use this for an actual photograph, or if I want to maybe download an Etsy print of a Christmas tree or a sleigh or something and place that in here for the Christmas season. But I thought for $14.99, this was a really good purchase because not only for Christmas season, but also for year-round decorating. One of the things I had mentioned while I was shopping is how much time I spent just taking a look at the end cap that had all of these items. Now, these are threshold and the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. But one of the things that I thought was really fun is that these are Christmas ornaments that have scent inside. Now, I picked up Fraser Fir just because I like the idea of making my faux tree smell real. And I love the little closure here. Look how cute that is. And when you open it up, it has inside of it a little pouch that has the scent beads. So when my tree is done being decorated, I'll be able to take these scent beads, open them up, place them inside, and enjoy that fir Christmas scent. I love this idea. I only grabbed one because they were $10, but honestly, I think even once the scent is gone from the beads that are inside, you could purchase those scentsicles and maybe break them or cut them and place them in here as well and kind of hide them that way. But what a cute idea for $10. Threshold came through with this really cute idea. Now, you guys, I am a coffee fanatic and I love finding seasonal mugs. But one of the things that I've noticed recently is that I'm gravitating more towards mugs that are not holiday specific. And so when I came across this one from the Hearth and Hand line, I thought it was perfect. It's great for all throughout the winter season, but I love the window pane pattern. It kind of ties in with the pillow pattern. And you know, I did like the glass ones. If you stuck around for the entire in-store shopping part of the video, you'll see that I had mentioned that there was a glass one that was so pretty. It was really, really gorgeous. It had like this really thin, beautiful, elegant glass, and it was so pretty. But the problem I have with it is that I have granite countertops, and sometimes I set my coffee mug down a little bit too strongly, and I have a feeling that that really thin glass isn't gonna last. I'm not all of that delicate. I'm kind of clumsy sometimes. So this is a perfect piece for me for the holiday season and all throughout the winter. Love that Hearth and Hand green coloring. And I only picked up the one. I'm really the only one that drinks coffee in the house. So I don't need a lot of these, and they only had two anyway. They had this one and that other sort of like an off-white color. So I thought this was perfect for the Christmas season. Now, I was really thrilled last year when I purchased the Hearth and Hand 5-wick candle, but I was not thrilled with the price. And then I ended up getting a lot of use out of it, but it lasted way beyond the Christmas season. And so when they came out this year with this smaller version for $12.99, I thought this was perfect. This is just the perfect size. This one is mulled spice, but they did have some other scents as well. And I thought this was a really pretty color. It's not quite brown, it's not really dark. So it will really illuminate nicely once the flames are lit. I think this is gonna be a really pretty addition, perhaps to my coffee table. I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna put any of these items, to be honest with you. I'm kind of playing around with some positioning because you can see that I have my Christmas tree in a different place this year than I did last year. So I'm still kind of working through the details of all of that, but I think this is gonna be a great addition no matter where it ends up in the house. Now, speaking of candles, I picked up this one also. This is in the clearance section and it was only $5. This one is ginger and vanilla. And I love this mercury glass. I think this is really pretty. Now, somewhere in one of my totes, I have two really beautiful mercury glass candlesticks that kind of look like this. So I was kind of excited to find this and have a little bit of a match to it. Those candlesticks were thrifted years ago, so I don't even know where I would begin to look for items that would match it. I thought it was a pretty good match for those two. And I think I'm gonna end up using those on my dining table. So this is gonna find its way somewhere into the dining room somehow, but I thought this was great for $5. While I was in the clearance section, I came across two boxes and I wasn't sure what was in them until I flipped the top open. And when I did, I came across these. Now, I do not think these were supposed to be in the clearance section. These were $3 for a set of two. I love these rattan napkin rings. I think these are going to be beautiful, either on a place setting if I decide that I want to do a table setting. I don't normally do that. Or just as like decor accents. I can wrap a few towels in it and place them on the table as part of the centerpiece. But either way, this color is perfect. It's nice and warm and deep brown tone, and I think they're perfect. So for $3, I ended up grabbing these instead of the bow ones that you guys saw at the beginning of the video. That's actually why I decided to put those back, because I think these are a better fit for year round. The bows are really cute and they are trending, but they just have that very festive look to them. These could go year round. So for $3, I thought this was a really great deal. Now, for the past couple of years, I have been purchasing the Hearth and Hand knit Christmas stockings, and I love them. I have a set of the hunter green. I also have a set of the brown and the beige. So I've got plenty of knit stockings, but something that I didn't have any of were these beautiful faux fur. And I love this color. These are so soft, by the way. I did come across some really beautiful comforter sets that were the same fur, and they were so pretty. But I am not in the market for a giant comforter set. I thought this would be a good substitute for now. This color in store, and I didn't see any other colors. I can't remember if I saw them in different colors when I was shopping online, but this one is definitely going to be a staple piece because I really think having mixed textiles is a great way to bring in a little bit of texture without going overboard on different colors. And so because I don't have any pattern in my stockings, they're solid colors, I think this is going to be a great enhancement to the knit ones that I already have. Now we're almost to the end of the haul, and I just want to kind of pop in a few items that are also not from Target. I grabbed a few ribbon from random places, and these two I picked up on Amazon, and these are the color schemes that I want to go with for this season. Love that deep chocolate brown because I have so much of that already, but you can see I'm trying to use the ribbon to also bring in a little bit more of that plum or burgundy look. And along with that, I picked up 2 racks of these at Hobby Lobby. Now these are a little bit more red. You can kind of see comparatively, the thinner one is a little bit deeper than this. This is a little bit more bright, but I think that's gonna be a really pretty way to kind of highlight and low light the accent colors. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but that's kind of what I envision in my mind. So I grabbed 2 of these. These were $5.99 in the Christmas section, but as you know, Christmas is half off, so ended up paying $6 for both. And finally, the last item that I picked up was on Amazon, and I will link it in the description box because this was a great deal. Now, this is a set of gold stirring spoons, coffee spoons, teaspoons, whatever you want to use them for, but look how cute they are. So they actually came with 4 different types of spoons, 4 of each type, but my daughter and I split the pack, so she took the other 2. I think it was Christmas trees and stars, and I ended up keeping the gingerbread man, which was the reason why I bought it in the first place. I thought these are so cute. And then the other one I kept was the Christmas stocking. So these are gonna look great in the coffee bar. I think they're adorable. They were only $9.99 for a set of 24, so I thought that was a really good deal. Now, they're pretty thin, so you know they're not the highest quality, and I'm not sure how long they'll last. I probably will end up not putting them in the dishwasher just so that I can make sure that they don't get ruined. But for $9.99, I thought they were a great purchase. Wait, I almost forgot. I did have one more item from Target. I picked these up in the dollar spot, or what do they call it? Bullseye's Playground. These are a set of 2 Christmas tree shaped candles. They had 2 different colors. Maybe they had 3, I'm not sure. I picked up the cream colored ones because I thought they would be a good accent for whichever space in my home I decide to do. But I thought they were a really pretty set, and they were only $3 for the 2 of them. I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up using these in the dining room, in the living room, or potentially even in my bedroom, because I am going to be doing a green, gold, and off-white color scheme in there. So we will see where these end up, but for $3, I thought these were a great deal, and they're kind of delicate. I like the way they're not sort of like overpowering. Well guys, that's gonna do it for the haul today. I hope you enjoyed checking out all of these items. Leave me a comment below. Let me know, what do you think of this new color scheme? Do you enjoy bringing in pops of color? Do you keep it very traditional with green and red? Are you more of a neutral person? I would love to find out what is your ultimate decor style for the Christmas season. And also, as always, if you are not already subscribed, be sure and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of the videos that will be going live in the future. I've got a ton of Christmas fun coming your way. Until next time, take care guys. Bye-bye.